some football and hope you are too. Welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey, everybody, and MetLife Stadium. Tonight's no love lost between these NFC East rivals. It's the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out, one of two quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, is every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly striving to be excellent. That's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately and what he'll have to do professionally.
He's got on the ground here, Tracy. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Dart out of the shotgun. He's going to tuck it and run. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Dart. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
He just missed that Super Bowl a couple years ago, but Hurts and those Eagles, they got it last year, Kate. And remember, he was the MVP in that win, and kind of like he was all season, he's just a stabilizing force. He makes people around him better, and he's a Super Bowl champ to boot.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Man in motion here. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. That's caught, it's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Second and 1. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
All right, here we go. Second down. They go play fake with Hurts. Here's a loft deep down the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
He finds Dotson left side. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Here's Tracy once more. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. With the gun this time, here's Dart. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Pick up a 5 on that play, and the Giants will have a first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He's got it inside the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
That's good for a Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
From the gun, it's Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Motion man right is Slayton. It's Tracy on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Dart. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal. The start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Here is Scatteroo. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
4th down, and on comes the Irishman, June Mikitomney, for the Giants field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Mikitomney's kick is good, and that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Mikitomney all set now for the kickoff. Xavier Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles about set to get going for their 2nd drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. Nice hit, Hurts fumbles. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the football. They're retaining possession. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Dotson now in motion right. On third down, it's Hurts. And downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at first down here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. The play fake, now Hurts to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Cordell Flott there on the stop.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Running back sent in motion. To the air, third and long. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Braden Mann out once more for another punt. Gunnar Olszewski will return it for the Giants. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. Now here comes the New York offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. They'll go left side with Tracy. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They'll come to the line here. Second and 9. To throw. Here's Dart. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Not a person in this stadium didn't start tensing up the way I did up in the booth. You could feel that goal line coming, right? Pressure right in his face. Nearly turns into a couple points. Now you got to be so careful. No breathing room for the next snap.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Running with Scannaboo. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
The Giants are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Short drop, and he gets a kick away. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first two possessions. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Hurts now from the gun. On the move, past the 40. Jukes out a one-stop. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
To number 26, Saquon Barkley. A gain of 34 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They kick the running back in motion. From the pistol, Hurts. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains, their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Eagles 7, Giants 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants offense all set to get started. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. One play action with Darts. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Going on 1st down. It starts. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing off the play fake here. Lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dive up the middle, and he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They'll go. Here's Darts. Getting up. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Completed over the middle. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Hurts on first down. Hits him on the in route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Eagles, who have 2nd and 4. Hurts yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. It's Hurts once again. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Hurts. This throw is caught. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Hurts. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11.
14, Giants 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants getting one more series here before the half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Juke the defender. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed so you can take off once that edge is set. He cuts it upfield, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
Second and 13 at the 39-yard line.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for second down and 13. Looking to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a two-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Mikatomney all set now for the kickoff. Gibson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So to begin the third quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. And they really lean on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Robbed by the first guy he had. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
And 10 at the 28-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A.J. Brown. It's a gain of 32. First down, Philadelphia.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
First down throwing for Hurts. Hits his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 30. Hurts setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
this defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. And again, here's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Motion man left is Brown. Gonna run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 18.
Giants 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. First call here coming from the shotgun. Scatterbo now from the gun. And he made it just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Right back to Scatterbo. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now go play action. Here's Dart. Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Trying again following the sack. This one's to Slayton, left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Third down now. Here's Dart. He's running for it. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a New York Giant. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
On first and 10, here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. He works it down to the 37. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here's Dart now. Screen here for Scatterboo. He's still going at the 30. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Try it now with Singletary. And this isn't going anywhere good. He's caught well behind that line of scrimmage, and they're going to be sent off after the turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Completed to his running back. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41. Barkley trying this up the gut. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So Reed give here to Barkley. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
so much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They'll send him over right. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 10. And an Eagle first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run. This is A.J. Dillon. Escapes a defender. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
At the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 20. First down, Eagles.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1.
Short of the goal line.
He gets him 9 on the ground. A good pickup ahead of 2nd down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They go with Barkley here. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Eagles keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Giants 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
On 1st down, this is Scannaboo. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. Third down coming up. Darts out of the shotgun. Lofts it deep right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's looking deep once again. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Hurts gets it out wide and complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. He shovels this one forward. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Elliott connects there, and that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Jake
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Starks. Into traffic. Complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. handoff. Here's Scattergood. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's a short gain of 1. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that takes them to third down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. He's trying to go deep again. Pass complete to Robinson. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Running back sent in motion. First down from the red zone. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take second and goal now from the 13. Start from the pistol. That one connects. He has the New York touchdown. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
On is Jude Mikitomney now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Giants 10.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Here's Saquon. Jukes one defender. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Paulson Adebo on the tackle. 1st and goal, Philadelphia.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. They go to Barkley again. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Eagles can rest easy with a 3-score lead. They'll try again with Barkley. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9. They're going to try to run it in, Barkley. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. He gets 4, but not there yet. That brings up 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right? Decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Elliott connects there. And the advantage now sits at 24.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Jake Elliott to kick
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Jukes out of 1 stop. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First and 10 now from the 30. They've got a man in motion. One play action with Dart. Complete to Hyatt. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Darts looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today. And that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from New York.